Yano, a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 3 of Advent Tangles 2024. This is from day 1, this is from day 2, so today is day 3. And I'm going to flip this tile. And I'm going to show you today's tangle, day 3. Is called Suizen. Suizen by Takami, Hara. She is a Japanese CZT. She's also an amazing artist and just an amazing person. So this one starts with a little stem or little thing like this, and you add, some kind of little pom-pom like thing, and you enclose this, encircle this with wavy lines, and you're gonna grow some plunks off from this like this, and you're going to create some sort of petal shape. So again, if I'm doing this on my actual tile, or when I'm doing on actual tile, I'm gonna be flipping tiles so that it would be easier to draw. But this is where I'm showing you how to do this tangle. And then looks like you're gonna add some tethered aura inside each petals. So this is how you do this tangle season. Basically, you're drawing a flower, and this is gonna be on this side. So this is what I'm using for this year's Advent Tangle. So this one is also very similar in a sense that it's starting from the center and kind of stemming out. So I don't want to have this one too close to this, so I'm gonna go maybe on the opposite corner here. So, well, maybe it's, I'm trying to figure out what, yeah, I'll do here. So when I do this kind of daily tangle challenge, I don't typically look at what's gonna come next, or try to have too much planning ahead of the time. So I'm gonna use this one, not knowing what's gonna be coming tomorrow or the day after, or for next 21 days for as a matter of fact. So each day is a mystery journey. So I'm gonna start from, again, I'm gonna do a little off center. So start from here. I'm gonna add this little shape, and then I'll add, maybe I'll do this little decoration in blue, and I'll do wavy shape like this. Sorry that if my camera shakes a little bit, that means I bump into my stand or something. So, and again, I'm gonna grow this pretty close to the edge. 2, 3, 4. I wasn't counting, so I guess I'll have 6. This, and then this one. So the name Suizen is a Japanese word, Suizen, for daffodil. So you can see this is this looks like a daffodil if I draw according to the step out, but I'm gonna make this kind of looks like point, more or less like a Christmas poinsettia. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give a little bit of wavy shape to this, each of these petals, to see how it's gonna work. So this one's gonna be like this, so that it doesn't look too much like daffodil. Because to me, daffodil is a spring flower that blooms in the springtime. Oops, sorry, I went off camera. You know, this tile is so big, it's hard to stay in a camera as I rotate the tile. So I try to catch myself so that you can see what I'm doing, but you know, more often than not, as I flip this tile, I go off camera, so I apologize. And then I think one thing I forgot last time at the beginning when I was showing how to do this tangle is I was adding these auras here, but also you add some auras, not auras, some lines here. Maybe imagine this line is coming out from this little stem thing. And go around like this. This is part of the step out, and then gonna add aura here. Maybe I'll do the first one with first set with blue. And I'm using a little bit of faint line. This, and perhaps I add a few more lines. I could do the next set of lines with black, but well, I'll stick to blue. And I hope you are enjoying Advent Tangle, and thank you for joining me for drawing this beautiful tangle for day 3. And so today I was reading my daily devotion for Advent, and today's theme was Christmas lights. I don't know if you had chance to look at Christmas tree yesterday, and maybe the Christmas wreath the day before to meditate on Christmas. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add maybe a few extra petals, because like I said, I want this to look more or less like poinsettia, so I want to add extra petals. So this flower is actually about this big, or you can make it look even much bigger. But just imagine that there's a petals behind. Behind each one of, actually between two pairs of petals, there's another petal that's going behind. That's what I'm doing to fill up this space. Because if I just do the first 6 petals, it's gonna kind of look very similar to the previous day, 2 days tangle. So I'm trying to make it look a little different. I'm gonna give a little more definition to this. Like this. And yeah. I think this looks good. I'm happy with that. Well, I say I'm happy with that, and I may come back and do more, as you know. So yeah, so today I was reading about Christmas tree lights. So let me read you what I was reading. It's just something quick to think about. And meditate on what we see, especially during this season, and bring our attention back to why we are celebrating what we are celebrating. So it goes, on a cold December night, theologian Martin Luther was walking through the forest and spotted the twinkling stars through the branches of the giant fir trees. Overwhelmed by the amazing beauty of God's creation, he cut down a small fir tree and took it home. Martin Luther gathered up all of the candles in his home, lit them, and carefully placed them on the branches. Psalm 19:1 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands." As his children watched the flickering flames of the candles, they were able to experience the beauty of God's creation in their own home. So the takeaway was, spend some time looking at the stars in the sky and think about all of God's amazing creations. So as I was reading this, I was thinking, well, for trees and candles, what can go wrong, right? I don't think I wanna place my candles too close to a fir tree. But that's beside the point. As you know, back then, people used to use candles as a light, so they're more comfortable around the candles. And I'm sure a lot of accidents happened too, sadly. But that's what they had. But nowadays we can do this safely with lights. We're so lucky to have these technologies. And speaking of technologies, even the fact, sorry, I got this line going off a little bit. So I added a little white to kind of cover up a little bit. So anyways, so yes, speaking of technologies, grateful for internet, that we can connect. I know a lot of you who are watching this video is from the US, Canada, Europe, and perhaps some other parts of the world. Here I am in Tokyo, tangling and sharing what I do, and you get to we get to connect and tangle together. That's amazing. That's all possible because of the technologies. And that was also so true during the height of COVID, when we couldn't go anywhere. That we stayed home, but we were able to connect with our friends through Zoom, through chat, using the technologies. And especially during the COVID time, that a lot of the teachers, including myself, started to teach online classes. So nowadays we can take online classes no matter where you are in the world. So that's really one of the benefits. I mean, I don't know if the benefit is the right word, but something that we gained from going through this hardship of COVID together. And I used to teach a lot of online classes, and thinking, when I started online classes, I was doing it for free, thinking, it's only gonna be, just a few months, so I'll do class each week for my students online, because everybody was stressed, everybody felt uncertain, and we were all stressed. So I decided, hey, what better time to share Zentangle? So I decided to do weekly online get-together with my students, and that grew big. And I think and the COVID continued to drag on for quite some time, and I think in about 3 months, I think I had about my class grew into like about 100 people in some weeks, and it was hard to keep track of who's who, once I had that many people in my class. But I still remember the time that we tangled together, and some of them I still keep in touch, and some of them I lost in touch. But it was a special time that we shared. So I'm just adding a little bit of finishing touch, emphasizing my shading. So if this is your first video you're watching, this is day 3. So this is part of Advent Tangles, getting ourselves ready for Christmas. And I'm tangling inside each of these small space that's created by my own Tangle TikTik. And I have instruction posted in show notes if you wanna use this template for your daily tangle practice. It doesn't have to be an Advent challenge. It can be just your own daily tangle practice. I always say more drawing, less watching. So once you figure out what you want to do, just turn off your computer and enjoy the moment of Zen. I think that's, I talked about the benefit of technology, but at the same time, you know, technology can be a source of distraction. You know, I am guilty too. Like, I find myself sometimes spending a lot of time in front of screens. I'll try to finish up my tangling here so that you can, if you're watching this, you can get on yours. Ooh, this is pretty, I like it. I still feel like something is missing. Maybe, I think this middle part is a little weak, so just gonna add a lot of little black fuzz and perhaps a little dots around, and maybe a little white dots. And I'm gonna add, sorry, I was off camera. So I added little dots, and I'm adding a little more auras, this time with white gel pen. That's what happened when I get carried away. I forgot that I'm recording, which, you know, to me is a good thing and I'm focused, but, you know, to you it's not a good thing that I'm tangling off camera. So sorry about that. But anyway, so this is day 3. I'm quite happy with what I have, and I just want to add a little bit of sparkles with my silver pen. But thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 4, and I hope you enjoy Advent Tangle, and see you tomorrow. Bye now.